Hi everybody, my name is Harmon. I'm president of CWA Local 6355. I'm really excited to be here today with so many great people who are fighting for social and economic justice. And I'm really excited that I get to do this in just a second, present this award to Holly Rowe. In CWA, we think that we are actually part of a resistance movement, and we think that we are rebuilding a movement for social and economic justice. And I'm really happy to have our brother here from Detroit, because I can tell you that because of the movement building work that we are doing here in the state of Missouri, Missouri is not, I repeat, Missouri is not going to be the next state to fall in the anti-worker.
That's right. That's right.
We've got friends like Representative Burns and Representative Newman in the state legislature to thank for that. We've also got friends like my sister Holly Rowe to thank for that, who are out building a movement for economic and social justice. We're building a movement between labor organizations, faith organizations, community groups, minority groups like the LGBT community that is going to turn this state around. We're not just fighting defensive battles here in the state of Missouri. We are on offense for working people. We're going to make sure the low-wage workers in this state get a living wage. That is something that is going to happen because of activism from people like my sister, Holly Rowe. We are going to make sure that Medicaid expansion happens in the state of Missouri, and that 300,000 low-wage workers are able to get health care that they so desperately need. That's going to develop our state's economy, and it's the right thing to do. And it's going to happen because of the movement building that people like my sister, Holly Rowe, have been doing. I want to tell you about my sister, Holly. So, Holly is in my union, right? And I can tell you, there are some union presidents who really like union members who are just very quiet, do whatever they're told, and that sort of thing. Holly is not that kind of union. Holly is not that kind of a union member. I first heard about Holly because she called up the office. She was like, "What the hell is going on?" Right? And that's the first thing I heard about Holly. And we started figuring out this Holly Rowe is somebody that we've got to figure out how we can plug her energy into some useful stuff, right? This Holly Rowe is somebody who can really turn some things around for state employees right here in St. Louis. And Holly was really able to make it happen, let me tell you. The building that Holly Rowe works in is the most, I got to tell you, public employees in the state of Missouri, we already work in a right to work for less environment.
That's right.
We're the 50th worst paid state employees in the country, and we have a union, but whether people want to be a member of the union or not is something that we've got to make happen. We've got to get them to join. We can't collect any representation fee or anything else, so we rely on people like my sister Holly Rowe to go out and organize their co-workers to build a powerful force that's going to change this state for working families. And I can tell you, my sister Holly knows how to make that happen. The building that Holly works in is the most well-organized building of any building in the entire Department of Social Services. And that is largely because of the work that my sister Holly Rowe has done. Holly works with low-income families. Holly works with people who are struggling to get by every day. And she and her sisters and brothers at Shodo do so in an environment where they have nothing close to the level of resources that they really need to actually give Missouri struggling families the hand up that they need to get themselves out of poverty. But we do it every day, and people like Holly do that every day. And we're not just fighting defensive battles. When we found out that Missouri had one of the most horrible rules for payday lending in the United States, and when we found out how terrible, because we see it every day, the struggles that low-wage workers face in this state, Holly was a leader in the campaign through nonviolent direct action to change this state for the better. Holly got more signatures for the minimum wage increase initiative and the payday loan interest rate cap initiative than almost any other volunteer in the entire state of Missouri. Holly was relentless. You couldn't get gas next to my sister Holly Rowe without her asking for you to sign this petition. You couldn't go anywhere without Holly Rowe asking you, "Have you signed this petition yet? Have you signed this petition yet?" I was honored last year. I was honored to get the Hershel Walker Awards last year. You know, I couldn't be here because we were all of a sudden in Springfield because we had to go try to find out all these more signatures so we could try to get this minimum wage increase and this payday loan cap on the ballot. So I'm down in Springfield, with the hillbillies trying to get them to sign this thing. Who shows up? My sister Holly Rowe. My sister Holly Rowe, and I gotta tell you, Springfield is the least diverse city of its size in the United States. We sent Holly out to some trailer parks with a lot of dogs and a lot of my redneck relatives. And Holly was not afraid. Holly was not afraid because she knows that what holds us in common as working people who are struggling to get by in an economy that is built by and for the 1%, she knows that the things that we have in common as working people are much bigger than the things that divide us and the things that make us look different. So I cannot even tell you how honored I am to know my sister Holly Rowe. I can't tell you how honored I am to count my sister Holly Rowe as a member of my union and as a recipient of the Hershel Walker Award. And what I want you to do, because I think Holly is so special, is I want you to help me out, because Tony P told me I was supposed to get people fired up whenever I talked up here. So we're going to do some stuff, right? So first thing I want you to remember to do, this is in the spirit of Holly, May the 9th, that's just come up in 1 week. Okay, so if you're going to be there with the fast food workers in St. Louis, I want you to raise your hand right now.
I'll be in Detroit.
All right. So if you're not going to be able to be there with us in person, I want you to really think really hard about throwing some money this way, right? I want you to think really hard about throwing some money to Missouri Jobs with Justice, which is Holly's favorite organization, or to the People's World, which is the fine organization that we're here today getting this award for. And I want you to think about that really, really hard. The second thing that I want you to do is we're going to sing together, because a movement that's singing is a movement that's winning.
That's right.
So what we're going to do, because Holly likes to do this, we're going to bring Holly up with a round of thunderous applause after we sing 2 verses of Solidarity Forever. We're going to do it together. We can do it. So, all right, I'm going to turn the mic off. And I'm going to sing the line, you're going to sing it back to me, we're going to sing the chorus together. 2 verses. Can we do it?
Yeah.
Can we do it?
Yeah.
All right.
On the bottom. There you go.
All right, so the chorus goes, for the union makes us strong, solidarity
forever, solidarity forever, solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong.
All right, now I'll sing the line, then you repeat the line. What force on earth is weaker than the feeble strong? Oh, shit.
When the union's inspiration through the workers' blood shall run. When union's inspiration through the workers' blood shall run.
I'm going to sing the line, then you're going to sing it back. Okay. Are you ready for this? All right. You're from Detroit. Do you sing in Detroit?
I used to think it was a campfire song.
Okay, so you're going to sing this with me. All right, okay. When the union's inspiration through the workers' blood shall run.
When the union's inspiration through the workers' blood shall run.
There can be no power greater anywhere beneath the sun.
There can be no power greater anywhere beneath the sun.
But what force on earth is weaker?
What force on earth is weaker
than the feeble strength of one?
Than the feeble strength of one.
For the
union makes us strong. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the union makes us strong.
And Holly Rowe gets that, and that's why she gets this award. Here's the actual award.
Wow. This is a very beautiful award, and I'm very honored to be accepting it. I'm going to open up my notes, because behind Bradley, you need to have some notes. Again, thank you, Bradley. I love him. This is high. Okay, need eyes. Okay. Hershel Walker was doing when he lost his life in a car accident was delivering petitions to the Chrysler plant in a campaign to save 4,000 jobs. That is some very powerful activism. And keeping in mind with that, I am more than humbled and certainly thankful to be a recipient of the Hershel Walker Award this morning. Everyone that I have encountered in the past couple of years of activism has positively impacted and enriched my life and sharing the reason I stand here. I particularly want to give a warm thanks to Mark Esters, our lead CWA organizer, for his nomination, and to the Missouri Kansas City People's World. I have been a CWA member.
What is going on?
It's been that kind of day. Off and on since my employment with the state in August of 2000. The CWA triangle is representation, organization, community, and political action. The only part of that triangle that I was interested in was representation. I was always needing help. Katie Shan, who is now our CWA treasurer, was generally my go-to person. Katie was always gently trying to sway me into activism through conversations and invitations to various programs and causes, none of which I attended. However, the past few years have brought into focus workplace injustices. It was these conditions which prompted me to go to my union leaders in the summer of 2011, asking what could be done. I was told by Richard Von Glahn, then CWA organizing director, and Mark, that the membership needed to be over 50% of the total office in order for us to have a voice. Then we could start doing some things. My question was, who was going to sign them up? So they said, without hesitation, you sign them up. I was irritated, stunned. I came to them looking for answers, not work. But after I got over the nerve of them, I did sign up over 50% at the CWA. With the increase in membership, a ranked survey was developed by Adam C. Haver, then organizers, compiled of worker concerns. This information was presented in Jefferson City, resulting in management backing off with deranged expectations and the hiring of more employees. So for the last year's ballot initiative to raise the minimum wage and cap payday loan interest rates, I'm told that I gathered, well, you heard Bradley, oh, did I tell you about my name? Oh, okay. Over 600 signatures as a volunteer. I actually committed to 100 signatures. And I really did not think I could do that. It was hot. I'm a 50. Door knocking. I'm an ex-Jehovah's Witness. Was having trouble seeing that 100 get done. But you don't tell Jobs with Justice that. It's yes or no, and we'll call you. So, but with each signature I got, I found people engaging and happy that someone found this campaign a worthy cause to fight for. When I was gathering those signatures, I could feel in my spirit the hope that people were feeling from the people on the ground doing the work. It kept me going. It kept me moving and doing the work. As it was Bradley also mentioned, I'm a caseworker for the state. I get to see a lot of clients and their paycheck stubs. And they're oftentimes ravished by payday loans. I get a chance to glimpse into what I've decided is their economic prisons. And it hurts. So each signature became fuel to assist me in getting the next one. So just when I and everyone else involved in the campaign thought we were at our apex for our signatures to get on the ballot, we discovered, as Bradley said, that some 3,000 had been stolen in Springfield. And then the only question became who was going to Springfield. So, as Bradley said, I was there. I have learned that action is a transforming thing, and it has helped me locate my courage. Everything and anything done in the pursuit of social justice is a piece of the puzzle that comes together, creating a beautiful picture. I am happy to be part of that. So in closing, I want to leave you with this quote. My daughter, who are both here today, one from Atlanta. Thank you, ladies. I want to leave you with this quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson. What lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters compared to what lies within us. Thank you.